But
yeah,
the game I rented with it was Super Mario 64.
Well, see, I actually came home from school and my mom had already had the 64 set up.
Yeah.
And she was playing it, and I'm like, what's going on with Mario? He looks neat, he looks cool.
Yeah.
And yes, this is just some random bullshit fucking log we're doing. Alright.
Hello.
I still can't do that. I honestly got tried. I really did on my last stream.
What?
Hello. See, I still can't fucking do it.
Hello.
I don't know how you do that. You just must sit there and practice in front of a mirror.
Yes, every day. Just got hello.
Didn't mean to expose your personal life. Okay.
I played around.
But
yeah, this is what Blockbuster used to be around.
yeah, you know what? I actually the people at Blockbuster really hated my guts.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. It wasn't for the fact I always returned my stuff on time, but my name was never on the account. It was always my mom's name, or my grandpa's name, or my dad's name. It was never mine. Right. And they used to get super pissed at me because I would go in there and I would rent stuff under my mom's name, under my grandpa's name, and under my dad's name. And it's like, you have to bring it. But that all came to a stop when Halo 2 came out, and they would not let me rent it.
Oh.
Yeah. And it was guaranteed to have a copy. Mm-hmm. That was total bullshit. We all knew it. Halo 2 came out. They were cleared out in an hour.
Damn.
I can remember going to school and seeing the line around Blockbuster.
Oh yeah.
And actually in Walmart. Because
everybody loved Halo, even
because when
the first one and the second one.
Actually, what's funny is I never actually played the first one until the second one came out. Yeah, it wasn't until that Christmas that my dad bought an Xbox for me and my sister, and we had 2 games. Yeah. No, we had 3. We had the Tetris Star Wars combo, and then we got Halo. And I played the hell out of Star Wars because I'm a fucking Star Wars nerd. Yes. I love Star Wars.
You love Star Wars.
But I think this might be the longest.
How I played Halo was my brother had it. He had the virtual Xbox.
Yeah, that's what I had.
One.
What's funny is they really built that thing to last because we used to take those long family drives everywhere. Yeah. And so my dad Velcroed it to the inside of his truck for 3 years. That thing sat out here in the Arizona heat inside of a car. 3 years that thing sat in there. Damn. And we finally got so sick of it, me and my sister pulled it as hard as we could. We ripped the entire Velcro and the entire glue off because it had all like melted and entwined together. Yeah. And when we did, he put the GameCube in there, taking that from us. Because he bought Madden thinking we would play football games and he could just listen to Cowboys while we were driving. It's like we never wanted to play Madden. Yeah. That was the one game that had no marks whatsoever. Because you know all the disc games, every time you play it, it gets a little mark on it. Yeah. That was the cleanest fucking game we owned. We played Spider-Man and Super Smash Brothers, and Spider-Man. I played the hell out of the Spider-Man movie. Bite me, it was good. I had so much fun switching out the characters, seeing like the burglar as Spider-Man. Oh shit. My bad. Little self-know, I should probably put this in the beginning. Don't do this while fucking driving. That's why I'm holding the camera. He's not. We're being somewhat smart and safe people. Yes. I said somewhat. Bite me.
Somewhat smart.
Somewhat. But yeah, this is one of those.
Kinda. A little. Maybe.
I'm gonna smack you. We're gonna cause a car crash and die.
Oh yeah, I used to play Pokemon Snap too.
Oh fucking god, you had to bring up Pokemon Snap. You know how many goddamn dollars I wasted printing off at Blockbuster, printing my Pokemon Snap shit?
You know what's horrible? I wanted to print my photos, but I didn't know how to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
You rented the game and you had to go and you had to take the game to Blockbuster or to Walmart, because I remember Blockbuster had Walmart's never worked. Yeah. And you had to shove it. I mean, you had to force this thing. It was like putting a goddamn pipe together through the rubber slits. You remember that thing? Yeah. And you had to go to your photos and select the printing module, and they come out on these little photo booth little things, and they were kind of cool.
Oh. I honestly didn't know.
I think I still have one.
I wanted to print out the pictures because I have some good pictures and stuff.
I think I still have like one. And I think it's of the very, very beginning when like Charizard just leans his head up out of the little lava pit,
Yeah.
and that's it.
That's it.
I think that's the only photo I still have. Damn, like my arm's getting tired from holding this.
Your arms get
I've been holding it up for like 5 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah. Shows my endurance.
Lift some weights.
Fuck. Actually, I do. I actually do work out.
Workout.
I do.
Workout wall.
I'm gonna punch you.
Be like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Fucking hell no! Good God, you really, that would take my entire life. I'd have to go back I'd have to invent a time machine, kick myself in the head, and say, okay, you're gonna work out, you're gonna look like Arnold when you're 6. Walk around and call yourself the Terminator.
Well, that's easy. Just steal a time machine from the stupid talking dog and you'll...
So I'm supposed to go, what? Take a laser pointer and a bouncy red ball on a string and put him in front of Mr. Peabody?
Yes.
Wow.
That'll work and you still is time machine.
Wow. I got nothing, and I'm the one who made it up.
It'll work.
But,
It might work.
But, no, it bloody wouldn't, because they're not goddamn real! Like, I know the footage is like all shaky and crap right now.
It's so goddamn real. Well, I know he's not real, but what if he was?
Well then, how am I supposed to break into a genius super dog's house that made a fucking time machine?
Well, you're
I'm
smart.
supposed to dress as a dog catcher?
You're smart, you can figure it out.
You could. Wow. We've gone way off subject here.
Yes, we did.
Sorry about this. We've gone way off subject. We actually started this conversation
with video games and we just went
our
to
first,
time machine.
yeah, this is how my conversations go. You will start off in video games, go to Blockbuster, time machine, working dog, laughing your ass off, and then going, what the hell, how did we get here?
I don't know, that's a good question.
Honest to God, this actually happened at my old job at the stadium. We had a conversation start on lowriders. It went to ramen noodles, caskets, blackjack, goddamn cars again, and then back to caskets. And I'm like, how did we get to caskets twice?
Caskets?
Yeah, you know, like dead, you know, laying in the
How do you go into
I don't know. It happens with me. Me and you have had conversations that went weird like that.
That's a weird conversation.
How did we start off at ramen noodles?
Oh.
I don't know. Like
We start off with video games, Blockbuster, time machine, talking dog.
This is my type of conversation. You will lose your fucking shit. Now I don't normally ever do these little vlog things. I've seen you do a few of them.
A little bit, not very long though.
Well, should I just like cover the camera, you asshole? I'm gonna have to cut that out.
Well, cut that part out. Or
No,
this
just
part?
just like cover there.
Oh. With that side note.
That was a crappy burp. Okay,
Well,
back to our subject.
Tell the blog what's your first video game.
All right. Okay. Well, you said yours was Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yes.
Mine was Star Rider. It was an Atari game. It's almost like playing Tempest.
Tempest?
Yeah, you never played Tempest?
I don't think so.
You'd lean back and forth and you just shoot these little pellets. And the soundtrack was awesome. They even made a CD for it, for the Atari Jaguar.
Awesome. They did?
Oh yeah, the game itself was pretty kick-ass. For being just it was just above 16-bit graphics. Because it was an arcade machine.
Right.
See, I started my gaming on arcades and like CC's Pizza in Arkansas.
Yeah. I started with the consoles and stuff.
You know what? Okay, here's a big question.
Console game.
What? Well, see, fucking Atari is older than Nintendo, asshole.
Oh.
So I got you.
Well, I didn't start Atari.
Yeah, I started with Atari. Okay, what's the first M-rated game you ever played?
M-rated game?
Yeah, you know, the first game that actually showed blood and gore was...
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit, I can remember mine to the day and how it happened.
That was my first rated M game.
I was in this.
And that was a fun game too.
Oh yeah, Conquerors was awesome. I was playing Mortal Kombat, the first one, in a friggin' again back in an arcade, and it was for a burger joint. And I don't remember the burger joint's name, but I remember my mom walking up behind me, my dad, and my little sister as well.
Yeah.
And I'm doing fairly well, and they're like, "Wow, you're really going at it." And then I got distracted by them, and all of a sudden it blurred out, "Finish him." I'm like, I just got my ass kicked because I just turned around, and I was Sub-Zero at the time, and it was fucking hell, who was it? I think it was either Sub-Zero or Scorpion. No, it wasn't Scorpion because I think it was Kano, but he broke my head off. Like he leaned in. Yeah, he leaned in. He did the fatality where your head was broken off and fell to the ground. And my mom flipped. She actually grabbed me as hard as she could. She pulled me away from the arcade machine and said, "You're never playing that again."
Never.
And no, we didn't go back to the fucking burger joint for like 5 years. For 5 fucking years, we never went back. You believe that shit?
Can't believe that.
And then I was never allowed to actually like own Mortal Kombat or play Mortal Kombat at my friend's house.
And now you have it.
I've got like 2 or 3 copies. Since then, I picked up Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Armageddon X is the most recent one. Yeah, so yeah, I now own 3 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, the Conquer's Bad Fur Day multiplayer was the funnest to me.
You know, again, I never got to try multiplayer.
It was really fun. You get to be a teddy bear or a squirrel, and you get to like start like war against each other. It's really a bloody game though.
One of my favorites to play multiplayer was either Star Fox or, and I don't know if you ever got to play this, Donkey Kong 64.
No, I haven't played Donkey Kong 64.
All right. Well, since we're pulling up in,
but I did play Star Fox.
I was gonna say, since we're about to pull up in a store, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this here. So, base.
Later.